Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy South Central, and the Democrats have always called for Trump's death. Check this out.
So I don't think that Donald Trump is going to be president. So if that's what Putin's betting on, he's going to get a unhappy surprise. I think that is number one.
It's just unquestionable at this point that man cannot see public office again. He is not only unfit, he is destructive to our democracy, and he has to be eliminated.
Let me give you one bottom line. As a former government official, government's going to kill this guy.
And the donor class can't just sit back on the sidelines and say, oh, well, don't worry, this will all work itself out. They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump. And that's a fact.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you.
You see how crazy that is? They want you to believe that that assassination attempt was unprovoked. They didn't push the rhetoric to push a guy, right, a weirdo, to do something like that. And they needed that in order to win the election. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. This person didn't act alone. All right. It was plenty of things that played into how he got the shot off. It was plenty of people that didn't do what they're supposed to do to allow what happened. All right. And it's not just because these people they're just stupid and they just don't want to do their job. No, they were told to not do their job. You got average American people that was at the rally telling them, hey, it's a guy on the roof with a gun. Like, they did nothing about it. So it was planned. I literally think that it was Biden's last attempt to stay in a race. They needed Trump gone. All right. You heard it yourself. This is dangerous to the American people, because if they do that to him, what do you think they'll do to you? People that are pro-American, pro-America, people who love their country and willing to die for what they believe. These people hate us. These people literally hate us. They hate Trump. They hate us. All right. If you can't be controlled and you're willing to die on your sword, I promise you, these people hate you. I just showed this to prove that these Democrats have always wanted Trump dead. All right. When this assassination attempt failed miserably, they came out and act like they care so much. They don't care. They don't care. It's just PR. All right. It's just to clean things up, because they don't want it. They don't want to look like the bad guys. All right. But they are. They've always been the corrupt bad guys. The same people that we could bring up, like the Clintons and the same corrupt politicians you could bring up, that I think they all had something to do with it. Because who does Trump's assassination benefit? Does it benefit the American people? And it benefits the people who are bought and paid for by these billionaire oligarch globalist monsters. And they always tell you tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich, while they're getting rich by these billionaires who's literally paying them to do their deeds. This should tell you what we're dealing with. They always say that things are conspiracy, right? Conspiracy when it comes to Americans coming up with their own conclusion, because if you don't listen to the news, if you don't listen to what CNN tells you, you're a conspiracy theorist. If you're coming up with your own conclusions, like what your eyes see, right? Don't believe your own eyes. You can clearly see that this was planned. This was needed. And you could come up with the answer by understanding that it benefits the Democratic Party by eliminating Trump. And I'm not saying Republicans are the best, whatever. No, because they probably was going to replace Trump with another political shield, political hack, who was going to listen to the billionaire class, right? It's not just billionaires. It's some good people. But I'm saying the globalists, all right? The ones we know that are no good, that mean this country harm, who wants us to eat the bugs and be happy, own nothing and be happy. All right. They always want to paint the rhetoric all the time. When they talk like that, oh, I meant no harm by saying that. No, it didn't mean anything. But let you say you love your country and you're willing to die for it, they find that offensive. America first, they find that offensive. What does that tell you that you're dealing with? I'm not trying to push fear, but what I'm trying to push is that we are fighting against something that's ugly, really ugly. And we only know half of what they're really doing, right, in the dark. Those who knows, but Epstein Island was just a snippet of what's going on. We are under attack. Our sovereignty in America, we're under attack. And these people talk like that. Things happen and they back out like, oh, I never said that. Just like the inoculation, right? Because it's not a vaccine. We didn't tell you to do that. We didn't force you to do it, right? They back out of everything they said. They play this mind game. And I take it very offensive because the worst thing you could do to a person is play with their mind. Right? They don't find you smart enough to even tell you the truth. Like, who cares? Even if you catch them in a lie, so what? They're gonna double down on the lies. Who cares if you caught me? Who cares if you caught me? I still didn't do it. Like, who cares? What you gonna do about it? This is how they feel about us as American people. It's not about being black. It's not about being white. It's not about your skin color. That's just something to divide us. But these people are trying to take our country. All right? They talk like that because they wanted Trump dead. They wanted him dead. They needed him dead. It didn't happen. So that's why Biden backs out now. That's why you get Kamala Harris. And I'm going to get on her too. All right. Just because she's black does not mean, I don't know what she is, but she's black, quote unquote. And then she gets the black vote, right? Vote blue no matter who. And I would love to ask black people, what does your vote mean to you? Just because somebody's skin color? Just because the political hype of just having a black person in office, a black woman, right? Do you not know her history? She's not pro-black, right? And I don't care about anyone being pro-black, but her whole career demonstrates that. She's a horrible person. Hills up Harris, bro. She sucked her way up to the top. She's a terrible person, period. She doesn't have a brain. But that's the next video. Sorry for getting too deep into it, but that should scare you. What I just showed you guys should wake you up. I'm not trying to push fear, but understand this rhetoric has been pushed over and over and over until someone did something about it. All right. And that person probably thought that he was doing the right thing because, hey, this person's a monster. This person's the next Hitler. You guys heard this before. The next Hitler. Right. He's in bed with Putin. He's a traitor. They demoralize you. This is grade 8 Nazi, right? Nazism is literally you're demoralizing a person to make them feel like I could be better off without him. Yeah, I know it was wrong, but that's Trump. Who cares? That's what we're dealing with today. And like I said, I always put myself in other people's shoes. If they can do that to Trump, I'm just a regular person from South Central, bro. Like a regular black dude from South Central. I guess I'm the black face of white supremacy. What would they do to me? I'll take it very offensive. And I take it with a grain of salt. All right. I'm watching my back. I'm standing on my 10. And I really pray for Trump. I really pray for him because I'm not saying that the world revolves around, like our country revolves around Trump, but he's a very big puzzle piece in getting this country back together. I think that like killing him would bring us closer. It'll make an angrier country, but I think that it needs to happen. I think that not Trump dying. I think that we need to come together and understand that it's deeper than just a politician. It's deeper than just changing policies. This is an ugly monster. We have to get rid of the head. Right? Trump's first term, I believe that he took it too easy on people. He let people get in his cabinet. He let himself get spied on because he was so nice. He didn't lock Hillary up. I think he should have. I think that he should have came in with an iron sword. People would have respected him more. That these demons would have respected him more. All right. But now they're in fear now, which is cool. But do it while you're there. Do it while you're there, because your life is in danger. And every person that's next to him who speaks like him, right? Like me, I'm not next to him, but I speak like him, right? Because I love my country. You have to be aware that you're in danger, and it can happen to you. It can happen to you any day. All right. The way Hillary was talking about sending a drone strike on, I think it was Snowden or one of them, right? Why can't we just drone him, right? When he when he exposed their WikiLeaks. This is who we're dealing with, and I keep saying that because we're not dealing with someone who just don't want war, who's just, hey, unprovoked, right? Putin, unprovoked. We're dealing with people. We're dealing with Satanists. All right, I'm just gonna be 100% what you got. We're dealing with Satanists who will literally tell you don't believe your own eyes. We'll tell you the opposite, right? Well, they're the ones doing the tongue slashing and demoralizing and being very immoral. But once you say something back, why are you being immoral? You're a Christian. You can't say that. Where was all this morality when you was letting these grown-ups shake their thing in front of kids? Which is another New World Order agenda. Oh, let's not talk about that. When you listen to the committees that they're having, asking Fauci questions, asking these corrupt people in our government questions, they don't answer questions. They don't feel the need to. They will get around. They will filibuster. They will play games other than answer questions. They will dance around to get rid of the person who's asking the question, the senator or whoever's questioning them, to get rid of their time. So therefore, no questions is answered. You got to watch out for people like that. This is what I do. I watch out for people like that. I watch out for things like that because it affects me. When I used to walk around in South Central, you ask yourself, why? Why is it like this? It has no reason to be. It has no reason to. South Central doesn't have to be this freaking effed up. It doesn't have to. Who's in charge? Who's been in charge? Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi. What are they doing? What are they doing with our vote? Do they really care? You start asking questions like that, you become dangerous. They don't want you to ask questions. Now you're conspiracy theorists now, right? But I mean, conspiracy theorists been winning. We've been winning right now. We've been hitting the nail on the head. And those who keep saying that Trump planned this and all that, leave the conspiracies to us, because y'all suck at it. Y'all don't have no critical thinking skills. I don't think Trump would want somebody to die, especially when he was winning. You seen how horrible you seen how horrible the debate was when it came to Biden. He destroyed him. Why would he do that just because I want to be a hero now? Yeah, even though I was already gonna win. Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah, so they've been called for Trump death, and those who know. Okay, this was planned. You can't have this many things that happen you can't have this many things happen on accident. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And a lot of people want to play, the side of it just looks weird because nobody wants to believe that the government is this corrupt. Nobody wants to believe that. Nobody wants to believe that the government is after Trump, because it will open your eyes to a different reality. But we need to see it. And I'm happy Trump came out well, but it should have never happened. It just should have never happened. And the people around him are not for him. And I would love for him to understand that. Trump, I watched his rally afterwards, and I'm going on a little rant here, but I watched his rally afterwards, and he was chill. Like, he was chill, and I love that about him. That's what men do, right? We go through what we go through. You pick yourself up by the bootstraps, and you figure out that you got a job to do. Okay, I still got a job to do here. I can't sit here and pout. I can't sit here and who knows what he's going through in the background, but he's a strong man. I appreciate that, but it was wrong, right? It was wrong, and it should have never happened. And I expect Trump to come in with an iron fist and do what he's supposed to do this time. These people are not for you. All right. They don't like you. They will never like you. If you're for America, they will never like you. And you're on the right side because you're doing what the American people want you to do. right? Outside of the secret sauce, we didn't like that, and we were very verbal about that. So people who say Trump supporters just agree with everything Trump said, that's a big fat lie. Trump has made plenty of mistakes, okay, but to me, he's a real person, all right, and he's allowed to make mistakes because I'm not Jesus, I'm not God, bro. But if you're a Satanist and you're doing this on purpose, and you have always been a corrupt bastard, a corrupt lying bastard, like, it's different. It's different. Every person around you is corrupt. It's a difference, okay? But let me know what you guys think, man. What do you guys think about this video? Does this alarm you? Did you already know? Or this is just another Democratic situation? Let me know what you guys think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. South Central, we out.
We be really politicking while we whipping in the kitchen. God be my witness. At the age of 15, I was fighting my